welcome back to Walking the Weird. I am Tyler, and with me as always,
Sean, guys, how you doing?
and today I thought we'd
Weed?
no, calm. We're gonna lower that level down a little
Let's
bit.
go back.
We're gonna
Let's bring it back a bit.
I thought we should kind of take us back to
Weed.
call
Calm weed.
sativa.
No, it's indica. What's wrong with you,
I
bro?
don't do the weeds.
I've smoked long enough for I don't do the weeds.
No, but like are actually my very first episode of this podcast. You were on the next one.
That was
It's
on the
before
second one.
this.
Yeah.
Do you remember what it is?
I can't remember exactly what it was, but I remember that it was right that you
I
did an
literally
episode
made
right
it
before me.
and told you about it, and you're like, "That's cool. Let's do. I want to
Yeah.
be on."
Yeah, I was like, I want to be on. That was it was what brought me to be like, oh, I want to be actually like a
yeah.
part
You're
of
like,
Walking the Weird.
ooh.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. The way we're gonna kind of go about this, I believe we've talked about this on another podcast,
I'm sure we have.
and I want to kind of go through it a little bit more in depth, but in a very peculiar way.
Yeah.
The way I learned about this story, because I
Okay.
think it'll inform not just the story, but how people perceive the story.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Let's see. Let's hear about your adventure with this story.
I had always heard in kind of more UFO circles. Okay.
Oh God, it's gonna be another one where the guy's obviously gay.
No,
No, that episode was
but
wild.
we'll get there.
All right.
So you don't remember the first one?
No, I don't remember the first one.
I always heard it in UFO circles that at one point a president met aliens.
Which one?
Let me get to that. I'm going through that. I had always heard about this, right?
Right.
And I'm like, bullshit. My fucking no, that didn't happen. Okay. Then I looked it up for the story. Hopefully, you guys have heard. It was President Eisenhower.
Sure, it was. Of course, it was. Why wouldn't it be? It was
Is-
either
oh, oh.
Eisenhower or FDR. Or
Well,
I mean, I'm
hold
sorry,
on. Before you get there,
Teddy.
let me go through because there's different layers of the story. This is how I read it first. President went to an airfield, met with aliens about the fate of Earth, and no one knows exactly what happened.
We all know exactly what happened.
Hold on. How does it? Pretty vague?
That was pretty vague, yeah.
Next version of what I heard. President Dwight D. Eisenhower met with aliens at Edwards Air Force Base. How do you feel about that?
I mean, it's still pretty vague, but it's less vague. Like, at least you have a location down and the exact person who it was. It's not like
And then
a random president.
And I kind of want you have the story. What do you remember the story?
Of them meeting the president? Of the aliens
Just
meeting
the
the
story
president?
that I've told you. It's very, very like
It's very vague. I've heard a story.
No,
I've
no,
heard a
of
story
what
like
I've
this.
said.
Of
Of
what
what
have you
I've
said?
said.
No, nothing. There's no
okay.
there's no
There's
detail.
I'm trying to lead you to this
Yeah.
because it morphs over time
Interesting.
as you learn more. Well, that's what I had always heard. Whereas like that's it. Oh, that's fucking. If that's cool, or like if that's true, that's cool.
That's
Oh,
cool,
well,
yeah.
fuck, we met aliens. Like a president met aliens. Okay. As I learn more, this happened apparently in 1954
Mm-hmm.
during a Palm Springs visit.
It always happens in Palm Springs.
Okay.
Transsexuals and aliens. That's all that happens in Palm Springs. I'm just saying. It's a real thing.
So apparently that this happened overnight. President was missing for about 3 hours. Okay.
That's wild.
And that's when he met the aliens. Okay. So there's a time block of like 3 hours.
And
He's
Secret
out.
Service was like, yeah, bro, it's cool. He's just gone. He went for a stroll. He'll be back. He went with a really elongated bro, but he's all good.
Thank you for pointing that out because that is the thing.
What? What do you mean?
Let me get
He just
closer to this.
literally said, oh, hey, he went to go chill with some extraterrestrials, ETs, if you rather.
No, no, the Secret Service. That's part of this. That's where when I first read this part, I'm gonna read it the rest to you, okay? What they say happened. And I'll give you my take. I want to hear your take first, and I'll give you mine.
Sure.
All right. Here's what, as far the details most details I've ever read of this story ever.
And Sean has just realized he entered the Twilight Zone.
In February 1954, the beginning of the second year of Dwight D. Eisenhower's presidency, he was invited by friends Paul Helms and Paul Hoffman to visit at their homes in the exclusive Smoke Tree Ranch enclave in Palm Springs.
What were their names?
Paul Helms and Paul Hoffman.
Real
Pauls.
quick. I understand like that the Paul Hoffman and Paul what? Paul
Helms.
Helms. Can you imagine if you're just trying to order like on your phone? There's like you got two PHs and you're like, fuck, which one's who? Who's Paul H? Which one? Are you Hoffman or I'm sorry, keep going.
Okay.
Just sake, it would just be
All right.
confusing.
All right. It was Eisenhower's first visit to the Coachella Valley. But
Yeah.
I know you're
went
gonna
to
go,
Coachella,
but it would
bruh.
not be his last. And this is offbeat. Him and his wife, they leased a home after this is the whole thing. It's not really important to the story.
Yeah, no.
Okay. When Eisenhower arrived at the Palm Springs airport in 1954, in February of 1954, Mayor Florian Boyd and Governor Goodwin Knight, what name? Fucking
Goodwin Knight
Florian
sounds like
Boyd and Goodwin Knight. Okay, Batman.
he sounds like a fucking superhero. Goodwin
That's
Knight,
like Dick Grayson. He's like, all right, I can't be Batman. I'll be
a mayor.
Goodwin Knight. Yeah.
Goodwin Knight.
All right. So they were there to greet him. People lined the streets and, a whole big fanfare,
Yeah.
right? The following morning, Eisenhower went to his Western White House, a converted building on the ranch, to do a bit of work. He signed 19 minor bills into law. And they had kind of questions in this kind of article. Not really important. It's like they're writing two separate stories and they keep interjecting with each
Yeah.
other. Hey, do you want to know about where he stayed? I don't give a shit.
It's like I don't care
It doesn't.
what he
It's
did.
not part of this story.
I don't care what position they fucked in. Just keep going.
In addition to doing a bit of work that morning, Eisenhower went golfing, a favorite pastime of his.
Right.
What Eisenhower did that evening, a Saturday, so Saturday in February 1954. That's what we know of the timeline. I keep hitting my fucking head on the mic.
It's all good.
Apologies. So, the Saturday evening wasn't as well recorded in his calendar. So we know he landed, met to go see two people. He was met by two, like the mayor and the governor, or whatever. There's lines of people. He went golfing. He signed some bills, all that kind of stuff.
He
Okay.
slapped booty cheeks with aliens. He did. There's no reason that those are not re-recorded unless you slap booty cheeks with aliens.
All right. So, in addition to do a bit of work that morning, like I said, he went golfing, and then the evening wasn't well recorded. This led to false reports of his death, and over the years, an interesting conspiracy theory about what exactly Eisenhower was doing Saturday night in February 1954. The evening of February 20th, so now we have the exact date. Okay, it's like reeling out a little bit more information each
Right.
time. Okay, Eisenhower seemingly disappeared, and rumors began circulating that he had died of a heart attack. The Associated Press even reported the president had died. So he's gone for a little bit, and then he's fucking dead.
It's like, yeah, bro, he died.
But retracted the story a few minutes later. So you didn't check.
Well, yeah, when they came back with his suit inside out, he was like, hey, I'm still here, dog. Chill.
Eisenhower's disappearance was attributed by his office to a chipped tooth and an emergency visit to the dentist. But there are those who say that was just a cover story to hide what really happened.
A chipped tooth?
At night.
Wait. So, okay. So the official story, their official story is President Eisenhower had a chipped tooth in the middle of the night, and he was gone for 3 hours because they were
Let
doing.
me add. He did go to dinner.
He didn't go to
No,
dinner.
he did.
He did go to
Did
dinner.
go to dinner, and then all of a sudden they said he had a chipped tooth.
What was he eating? I would like to know what he was eating and
to be
stuff.
fair, they said that he had been having problems with his teeth for a couple weeks.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you could kind of
Okay.
see it.
Yeah,
3 hours. Hey, he has an emergency dental thing.
Right. You cracked
Why
your
would you say
teeth
he
in the middle
fucking
of the night.
died?
Yeah, unless you like knew he died.
And then we'll get into various sources, including an article in the Washington Post on February 18th, 2004, by Peter Carlson, explore the theory that Eisenhower was actually whisked away to Edwards Air Force Base that evening so he could meet with extraterrestrial beings that had appeared there in their spaceship. They supposedly communicated with Eisenhower telepathically and offered advanced technology and spiritual enlightenment in exchange for Earth eliminating all nuclear weapons. It is said Eisenhower did not agree to this deal and the meeting ended.
He didn't agree to that deal.
He did not. Okay,
It's a lot, Eisenhower.
now hearing that, what they say, what do you think actually happened?
I think he was slapping cheeks. I just don't think it was aliens anymore. It might have been like some counter-operative KGB. Okay, good. Okay, listen to me. It's not, what I'm saying is not exactly like far-fetched.
Like, what do
Like,
you like? Genuinely, what do you think?
I think the tooth thing is a lie. I genuinely think the tooth thing is a lie.
I agree with that. I think
I
it's
also
bullshit.
don't think that he went to Edwards Air Force Base unless there was like a plan to, or people had heard rumors about it, like that he was going.
That's kind of where I was going to talk to you about.
Because where was he located at? Because he was on the what is it,
Palm
west
Springs.
Palm Springs. Edwards Air Force Base is
I don't
uh
remember.
I think Edwards Air Force Base is in Palmdale. You have a tablet? Google it.
Yeah, hold on.
I think Edwards Air Force Base is in Palmdale. If I'm being honest, like hand to God, I think it's there. But I'm not entirely sure because if you're in Palmdale or if you're in Palm Springs and you go to Palmdale to Edwards Air Force Base and you stay there and you come back, I mean, I guess it's doable.
It's in where's it at?
I guess it would be doable if you did it at Edwards Air Force Base. Could sit there.
Because from what I've heard, now this story didn't have that, but it's like a 3 hour window.
Like a 3 hour window where he just randomly disappeared.
Yeah. So most of the base sits in Kern County.
Yeah. Okay. Bakersfield, Palmdale, all that stuff.
But its eastern end is in San Bernardino County.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that? Do you think that's close enough?
That's close. That's close. It's about an hour and a half away. Less than that. Well, Palm Springs is about like maybe 2 hours away. It's like from here to from here to Flagstaff is how far it is.
But
if you're driving.
If that is accurate, then that throws a wrench in the Edwards Air Force Base theory.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a 3 hour.
Well, because I'm assuming that Eisenhower wasn't a slouch. He didn't exactly like hoof it all the way up there, or he didn't fucking throw up his thumb. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure he had a fucking helicopter or a plane.
But even then, how did no one know he left?
Right.
Why is that? That's just missing. Oh, so much so people thought he died.
Yeah, it's like if the official story is that you went out to get your your tooth chipped,
you would just say that.
You would just say that unless there was a complication in the surgery and he actually died. Now, a better, more valid conspiracy theory would be that Eisenhower died on the surgery table
and they had to get a replacement.
And they had to get a replacement, or they died on the surgery table and they brought him back, but they didn't know his condition. He was like in a coma or something, and they were like, "Yeah, he's gone, bro. He's gone. Like, move on."
Do you believe the alien thing at all?
I had heard something about something like this. It's hard to say that they. My biggest thing is, why would an alien negotiate?
If they're trying to be friendly,
So
I
okay,
think I think I
if they're
think we're on the same wavelength.
if they're on the if they're
Like
trying to
they
be
were,
if they're trying to be if they're trying to be
but
friendly,
but
if they're
why are they worried? Like, why are they worried about us, our nukes? What
that
does it matter?
them worried about our nukes could be a bunch of things. But let's explore this first before we go into the nukes thing. Let's explore this first. You think an alien with all the power in the world that he has to transport to another dimension or to in it just international space travel, right? Or just fucking space travel like crazy, right? Why would he be like, "Hey, bro, let's break bread. Let's talk and let's do this. You get rid of your
I
nukes, we'll go ahead and give you gifts." And the president was like, "No, bro." And Alien
I
was like, "All right, cool, it's
I
lunch."
have a counter to this, and we've talked about it on this program.
What?
Injured Cold. Why would he do what he did?
Because he's with injured
I
cold.
understand he's a searcher and all that,
With
but
injured
like,
cold, he's more researching. He's trying to be human while not being human.
but
He's
maybe that
Flamio
was their,
Hotman, like literally.
but maybe that's what they were trying to do. Like, hey, are you willing to do this? Like,
But why would
if they're
he accept no? At that point, wouldn't the alien be like, okay, so here's my counteroffer. Either you stop making nukes, and I promise I won't eat your faces. And I won't destroy
maybe
your
they
planet.
didn't
Maybe they didn't what?
accept no.
Then why are we here?
Why are we here? Cue the X-Files music.
Please stop. Please stop. We're gonna get copyrighted and then raided.
No, but like that's like
But why would then why would we still be around? Then why would we still? What purpose would we have for them to be like? No, we got to keep these little jelly beans full of fucking blood around.
I don't know. Like I
We're like equally to jelly filled donuts compared to them.
possibly.
As I'm
We
saying,
don't actually know what they look like.
yeah, right.
But my issue is I don't believe the dentist theory at all.
No, the dentist theory is not
I don't
true.
know too
You
many
didn't.
dentists at that time that would do an emergency,
Right.
even if it's the president.
Let's say it's the president. Let's say it's the president. He could get it and everything like that. Why would you say that he's dead if he's not dead? That's the one where it
And
throws the theory
why?
in the monkey wrench. Monkey wrench is the theory. Sorry.
Yeah, and if it's that bad, he wouldn't just have that issue at dinner.
Yeah.
It would be a overtime
Like
thing.
again, that's what I'm saying.
They wouldn't hesitate to ever say it.
That's what I'm saying. It would have to be depending on what he ate. Like if he ate like steak and he bit into a bone and he broke his
And
fucking tooth.
split it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for them it could have been like, oh, it's a chipped tooth, but in reality he was like fucking split in half. There was a bone sticking out of it. The teeth from the bone was just like sticking out on the side. Like, it could have been, and that would understand. Like I would
But-
merit that. Like yeah, you could come in the middle of the night. The president's bleeding profusely from his mouth. His
Yeah.
tooth is cracked. Infection. Let's get it going.
But why have we never ever heard? And this is part of how I heard the story. We've never heard of the people he had dinner with.
Yeah. Presidents don't need a loan. Just to be
Why?
just to be
Why
sure.
have we never heard what happened from them? Because all they'd have to say, like, yeah, we're eating, and then all of a sudden, he like freaked out, and
Yeah, he
pulled his
freaked
mouth,
out.
and he had to be rushed away.
Our president started complaining about pain in his mouth and he had to be rushed away. Like,
Yeah.
why didn't they do that?
Not that hard.
And but I still don't get it. Like, what would convince the alien to just be like, "Oh, okay, you don't want to do that? That's fine, no worries," and just let it go? Like, at that point, I can't. I don't think we're lucky enough to have aliens in this galaxy or in our universe that are very friendly. I think they might be friendly at first, then when you go no, they're like, "Oh, so we'll just kill you then."
Maybe that's like the nice version of the story where they were like, hey, we're gonna give you this allotted amount of time. Figure it out.
And you think we're running out of that a lot of time? It could be
Yeah,
possible.
but you know what I mean. Like it kind of goes to your thing where they're like, why would they?
Yeah.
But I also understand where, like, if they were genuinely trying to be like benevolent, and be like, hey, please, don't do this. We know we've dealt with beings like you, with your temperament before, and they all died. Please don't do this. And then when it didn't work, maybe they left, and other ones came in and were like, hell, no. We're not asking.
Yeah.
We're gonna give you this time.
You're gonna
Figure
stop.
it out. Yeah, you're gonna figure it out, or we'll figure it out for you.
I mean, yes, but then why would you give us a timeline? Why would you go to a bunch of baboons and be like, you're not gonna touch that banana or I'm gonna hit you?
I still think you're on the because I always try and look at it through like not just logic, but like maybe whatever races they say there are, it's how they do things. Like it may not make it might not be logical, but like, oh, we always give everyone a
I
100 years.
I
There's no reason for
I
it, but
get
they
it.
just do.
I get it, but they wouldn't see us as equals. They would see us as
I'm not saying
subservient.
for equal. I'm saying like maybe that's just how they do things.
But I feel like if that was how they would do things, or if that would be like their culture. I mean, obviously, I don't know. We're just talking out of our ass. But I feel like if that would be their culture, it would be based on like respect. It's like, oh, I give everybody that because I respect you as a life form. But for us, we're like autistic monkeys with like missing 3 limbs. Like,
But
why would they even give a shit?
it's yes, but again, like we don't know.
Yeah.
You know, like
And also, if you're sitting at the table, if you're Eisenhower and you're sitting at the table and the dude goes, "Hey, bro, utakiri kababak," whatever, and says, "Hey, bro, if you don't fucking
that's
do this
pretty
shit,
good.
right? And if you don't give up the nukes, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And he goes, "Hey, bro, we're not gonna do that. Go fuck yourself with your fucking almond shaped ass head." And he looks at him and goes, "Hey, we're
I
gonna
was
fucking kill you
asking
now." Like
before,
I was
yeah.
asking before, now I'm gonna kill you. Why would Eisenhower just be like, "Yeah, bro, I just went away for 3 hours." Anybody would panic at that moment, be like, "Oh fuck!" And also, if you're sitting at the table and you're hearing that, and you look back and you go, "They have never found any life in our planets. These planets are as desolate as far as we know." Why would I say no if they probably went to every planet? You know what I mean?
I can understand that. I can. But this is where like the X Files come in. Like, is this when they had their like cabal of people that knew the truth and they had to start like turning the world a certain way? You remember that, right?
Yes, but
Like the cigarette smoking bit. Like they had to like, hey, we have to actually start fucking with stuff.
yeah, we had to actually mess with
I
it.
I
But that
under
was the 90s when we were all full of hope and we thought that the world was going a great
I
place.
know I
And now
know.
it's just like went left, bro. It's like at that point the aliens would have been like, "Bro, we're just going to kill him." It's like at this point it's extinction.
I would wonder if that's where the route goes, that he did talk to aliens. It's not just some. I still don't. You're not gonna get me to believe the tooth thing. It
Yeah, no,
doesn't.
I don't believe
I'm
the tooth
sorry,
thing.
because there's way too many people that you could talk to about this, and no one ever has.
The only
From what I've seen, no one ever
the only
has.
credibility that this story really has is basically the point that you're making
Why
is
didn't they
that
talk to
they're
the
asking.
dentist?
Say what?
Why didn't they talk to the dentist?
Well, it could be classified because it's the president, whatever, right?
Yeah, but you're like, hey, did you see the president? Yep. Was everything fine? Yep. He could just like.
Well, that's true. Because even though, I mean, our current president right now, he has a condition in his hand,
Mm.
and we're able to talk to the doctor, and the doctor's like, yeah, he has this exact thing. That's why they
Yeah,
put make, like, you know what I
and
mean?
here's the counterpoint I was thinking about earlier.
I mean, we
To
also didn't know about
to
FDR's legs for a
well,
while.
that's my thing. That's my counterpoint.
Yeah.
Is that they used to be very respectful in the news as to president's health ailments.
Well, yeah.
But if they were respectful, why would one of them say he died?
True.
Like,
Like, okay, it'd be like the,
you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and they
it's
did
like
have,
I could see them all covering it up because that's what they used to do.
yeah.
And then they're like, he died. It's like, what happened to the not talking about it?
I
Like,
think,
and
but
it's dude, literally, it's not some fly by night publication, dude.
no, it was on there.
It was, where is it at? Where is it at?
I get that they would hide certain things because, like, again, we go back to FDR. Like, they would organize his legs or make him cross his legs like that when he was on conferences and stuff or interviews. It's
The
like,
the Associated Press. That's not some just fly by night
yeah, that's not a
shitty.
that's a
Yeah, and they said he died.
that's more concrete.
Yeah, like
At that
that's
time,
where
at
it's
least, it's more
like,
concrete and
but
reputable. Like,
yeah, they wouldn't just say that. It's
yeah,
not the National Enquirer.
right. It's
Yeah,
not. It's not like the New Yorker. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Sorry, I love you guys, but anyway. But it's not like that. It's not like some, like you said, it's like some flyby, like
it's
some
not
fucking Esquire
it's not
sun
Alex
kissed or
Jones out
whatever.
here
Right.
yelling about it. It's a real thing. That's
Frogs
where I'm
gay.
like, I don't think, like, I don't know what happened, but I don't believe him.
Yeah. I would say if there's any credibility to that, it wouldn't be. And if you're going the benevolent route, I wouldn't say that they came and said, "Hey, you need to stop." Maybe what it would be is the confirmation of the dark force theory. One of them came down and said, "Hey, bro,
These
shut the fucking lights
yeah,
off. What are you doing?"
that could be it too.
Yeah.
That was them trying to like, hey, we'll give you a bunch of technology.
Just shut the
Just
fucking lights
yeah,
off, bro.
it's too
Don't
yeah,
alert them.
yeah.
Who? You don't want to fucking know. Just turn it off.
You're right fucking next to us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just fucking
that's
turn it
actually
off, bro.
I actually like that better because that makes more sense. Bro, we don't give a fuck about you, but you're like
Cause then
you're
that
firing off a rifle in the fucking neighborhood,
that would
bro.
make sense
Like,
with the time
and we're over
period.
here selling drugs. Shut the fuck
Because
up.
that
Like,
would make sense about the time period. Because then if he said, "No, we're not gonna do it," and the gun got all fucking like East Side Crip on him and fucking went up to him and said, "Hey, bro, if you don't fucking turn this shit off in 100 years, I'm gonna put one through you. I fucking swear to God."
yeah,
Like that would make sense because they're in a panic. They're like, "Hey, we've been quiet, avoiding this thing for quite some time, and you're over here, like you said, fucking firing a rifle in the
yeah.
middle of the street." It's like, "Hey, yo, shh, property
What
value
the
and shit,
fuck is
dog."
wrong with you?
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Yeah, dude. And they're like, "Hey, dude, like
you
we don't want to alert
stupid
that."
monkey, stop.
Yeah,
Like,
because that would confirm the dark force theory, where you're like, nobody makes a sound out here because everyone doesn't want whatever left to come the fuck back.
yep.
Because I don't see a malicious race coming down and trying to negotiate and trying to be like, "Hey,
No, no, no.
kumbaya,
I'm
bro,
not
olive
on the
branch."
malicious race thing because literally, then yeah, there's no point. They would just conquer us.
Yeah, I'll just
Done.
kill you right now, you little jelly sack, and then we'll be good. Like it doesn't matter.
It's like, wait, you guys can't even. You can barely shoot light at each other.
You just got
Oh,
you just got
you guys are
cars.
still doing sound? No. What are you doing with all with your mouths? That's weird.
You have to use this with your hands. That's like a baby's toy. But it's true. Like I can't see that. But the dark force theory gives this a little bit of water where you're like, they were warning us.
But okay, tear this whole story down to its bare roots. This, what they said didn't happen.
Yeah. No, for
Did
sure
not
not.
happen.
For sure not.
What going to Edwards Air Force Base?
What year was this?
1954. 9 years after
World War
fucking
II.
yeah.
9 years after World War II. Coincidentally enough, though, 2 years after the conspiracy theory that the Russians helped Adolf Hitler came out,
And what, 5 years after Roswell?
and 5 years after Roswell.
No, 7, 6, 7 years after Roswell. It
No,
was
it was
'47. No, it was in '47.
Oh yeah, no, it's 6, 7 years. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't 47. I don't know why I thought it was after the. I just think it's maybe it was.
Because there's been a bunch of we've talked
Yeah.
about different sightings and in that time period.
Yeah.
What if they're like they all came down and were like, stop,
Yeah.
please stop.
Like
And then we know you guys fired at us in Cali, Battle of Los Angeles.
yeah.
Like we know you guys did
Oh, I
that
forgot about Battle of Los
Yeah.
Angeles. It literally happened like 3 or 4 years before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we
forgot
know you
about
guys
that.
fired on us. We know we had a crash. You guys can keep the shit. Please stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And
Keep
then
the
we
ship.
never
Keep
did.
that guy. We're like, we don't care. Just
Yeah.
please shut off the lights.
Yeah,
Please turn off the lights.
we're going to not just kill you.
And if that's the case, I really want. Well, no, I don't, but I kind of do. What is that we should be turning our lights from? If it's true, like, what could they have said to be like, "Hey, bro"? And why would our president at the time go, "Yeah, all right"? It's like you're literally seeing a dude who does not fit any physical description of anything on Earth, and you're over
why
here
would
like,
you
"Nah."
be worried about it? You'd rather have the nuclear weapons than whatever tech they were going to give you. I'd rather have that.
Yeah,
Because that's the thing. If it's them going, hey, I get it. Nuclear fusion, it's cool. That's awesome. It's outdated. We're way beyond that.
yeah,
Like, just take this shit. Stop doing this because it sends out too big of a signal where ours is quiet. Give it to the world. We don't give a fuck. Just stop. And he
Yeah.
says no. That's just stupid.
yeah. Because
But here's the thing. Maybe he said yes and went back on it. It's like, oh, it'll take some time. And it's the whole, again, it's the X-Files thing. They're building up
True.
secretly with how like it not
Unless
would
we
make
weren't-
sense, but
Unless
with
we weren't
some
the
of the
first ones that
weapons,
they visited.
yeah,
Unless the United States wasn't the first one.
they went to other and they all
Other
said
countries.
no.
And the other countries they saw were more dangerous. And they were like,
Maybe we can
wait a
talk to
minute.
this guy.
Yeah, maybe this guy will listen.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is that during that time, there was a seismic shift in America in general. Everything ramped up. We got a man on the moon. We did a bunch of shit like that, right?
Oh, you still think that's real? That's cute.
This,
I'm just kidding.
That's
one of the ones I actually think happened. But there is questions. Yeah, the man on the moon thing. There
the
is
man on the moon.
questions.
Oh, I think it happened. I just think that that the video and footage that they showed was promotional
staged.
video. Yeah, I think it's promotional.
The only issue I've ever had with the man on the moon thing is the tech.
Because, no,
getting there, maybe. Hanging out there, I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past them. I'd be like, yeah, I could get it. I could see it.
I used to I still.
Because
I'm more
Russians had cosmonauts.
Yeah, I'm more on. Hey, pour one out for Leica.
Dude, pour one out for two of them. Not just for what was it? What was his last name?
There's Leica or Latya.
No, you're talking about Latvia? I'm talking about the other guy. The guy that found the washers that were broken on the thing, and he said, I'm not going up there. And they were like, we're just sending your best friend. And he's like, fuck, I'll go. And he burned up.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, the one that had the message where she was like, help me, I'm burning. And the guys intercepted it. Which one are you talking about?
The puppy.
Oh, the puppy?
The dog. They
Oh,
sent
that's
a dog
fine,
up and they
dude.
died. No.
That puppy was going to die anyway. The monkey was going to die too.
No.
I'm more concerned about the fact that they sent two actual people and they were like, hey, bro, no.
I believe that. I believe that happened.
Yeah. And
but my thing with that is
but the puppy did make me sad, kind of.
The just going there and then like don't get me wrong. I think it's possible. I just don't know. I don't know. Like I show me evidence. I'm all for it.
The only thing that I kind of did think was a little suspicious that I was like, you're in a spaceship. You could have done more than that. Is where they had the hammer and the feather, and they went like that, and they dropped it together at the same time. I was like, okay, I get it.
No, I think that was just for the American people.
Yes, but I get it. Like I get it. You could have done that, but I don't think that there's an easy way to stage that. You could have done a steel rod on the feather and just add the feather points and gone, and it would have fallen at the same time. Impressive. I would have loved to see a paper.
Yeah, just tie it off.
Yeah, just like a paper and just be like, whoop. There you go. It's a solid piece of paper. And then write on it, rip it, and then be like, cook, and then drop it. Then I'd be like, oh shit, hang on.
I think I don't know.
I think that the promotional posters of him on the fucking apparatus, that's all promotional. That was done on Earth, probably underwater, and he was fucking like upside down.
It has come out that some of it the footage got screwed up, and some of it was shown to the American people, but it was actually just their test footage.
Right.
And I think NASA came out and was like, yeah, no, that was actually a mistake.
Because I was looking at that nuclear footage, and I know that it's famous on because it went viral on Rogan, where the guy's like, yeah, what happened to the fucking house? Or what happened to the car? And the car randomly shows up in the background. Yeah. And then they're watching the camera like, yeah, bro, we had a Chernobyl incident and there was a bunch of static. So how would this camera work? And I'm like, hey, you dense motherfucks. This is promotional footage to show everybody else, hey, bro, we'll fuck you up. I was like, it's not. I'm like, if you look up actual test footage, it's from fucking
a long way away.
The fucking freeway, dog. It's like 3 cities over.
It is from a long way away. And they have a focal lens really fucking big.
Yeah.
Because guess what? They had government money.
Yeah, they had government money. And they're like, oh, well, they didn't know the effects of radiation. You're right at the very beginning. But after Los Alamos and people started fucking dying, they were like, oh, hang on.
Wait, this could just like take you apart?
Yeah. Because people don't remember that there was the story of the Demon Core happened at Los Alamos right before all that footage started coming out. It's like, what do you think the fuck happened? They realized, oh, we could all die from this. Let's just, keep it away.
Shout out. I can't think of his name right now, but shout out to him. He's a hero.
Oh, yeah, he's a hero. Yeah,
He
he's a
took the
fucking hero.
full
The
fucking
full
blast.
blast. He put his hand back
But
in
he
and threw it off.
He knew.
Yeah,
was
he knew
like-
at that moment. He
Yeah.
knew at that moment. That's why I told everybody to mark it, and he was calculating it. He literally like told everybody, mark where you were. He calculated out, and he goes, "Oh, good. I'm the only one that's gonna die." He was like, "I'm gonna be
But,
the one
like,
that dies."
You,
get
you,
it.
you know you have to know the risk. Well, they didn't really at that time, but that is
But the theory behind, or like the thought process behind this theory, makes sense where it would give it water because we had just discovered all this stuff,
mhm.
and this was something brand new, and
That makes sense. Where they're just like they're gonna blow themselves up.
right.
'Cause they
And you
don't-
heard all the eerie messages that Albert Einstein would say, and then Oppenheimer, where they were like, "Oh, this chain reaction is gonna start an event that could cause like the
like
end of the
burn the
world."
entire
Which is funny
atmosphere.
because the burning of the atmosphere came from Oppenheimer and Hal I can't remember his last name, but that's not what Einstein said. Einstein said if you do this, you are going to start a chain reaction that's going to destroy the world, and stopped. He didn't say it was going to light the atmosphere on fire.
Oh,
That was
they
Oppenheimer
just
and the other one.
interpret it. Yeah,
They interpreted it as a
I-
physical thing, and he was like, "No, you don't understand what I'm
No.
saying."
I do like that afterwards they all kind of realized what they did. They knew before, but then once it had, they're like,
Oh,
Oh.
fuck. And then Einstein was over here like, "I told you so," and just fucking walked off. Because that was something that they had warned. But that's why it gives it credibility, because we had just done all this. We had found all this shit, had
maybe
tapped
they were
into the
desperate.
technology.
Like, dude, we'll just give you the fucking tech. Stop.
Just
Let's
stop. Yeah.
Just stop with all this shit here. And we're like, no. I could believe that because human.
Because then that would actually, like, if that's real, then that would make sense, our interference in so many things.
Like why we have to.
Why we have to interfere. Why it's become like an obsession with us. We're like, "Oh no, they have weapons. We're going to fucking take them." And it's like,
You're talking about like CIA, like black sites and stuff.
kind
And,
of like
and,
that, but like even with the fact that we
projects.
were like the fact that we did like Desert Storm and all that stuff because we thought that Iran had, weapons of mass destruction, right? And people were like, "Oh, they did have weapons of mass destruction," and then it comes out that they didn't. Maybe the story that came out that it didn't is for the observers, and in reality they did have it, and everyone's like, "Hey, bro,
all our modern wars and stuff is not for oil.
yeah." And like even the president now goes, "Hey, bro, we have this contract, and if we don't fulfill this contract, you would hope that they just spread your butt cheeks because they're not."
That's one of the theories I've heard where they're like, where our president was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna release all this shit. I'm gonna do this, do that, blah 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 blah. And then he got back in the room, and the CIA director, FBI director, heads of state, fucking, Department of War or whatever, they all sat him down and like, hey, you're only here for 4 more fucking years. You want to release these? Here, release them. And started showing him it, and he's like, oh, what the fuck is it? You didn't show me this before. Like, yeah,
that's why.
You didn't say this shit before.
Well, and now
go
you
ahead,
did.
release them. It'll be on you.
Yep.
You're gonna doom us all. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah.
And
I
think they didn't believe
that's part
it.
of that because
Yeah.
it was, and okay, part of it is he was just bullshitting. Of course, they all fucking do that. The other part is they got in a room and talked to him like, hey,
yeah,
you're fucked.
We're
like,
fucked.
Go ahead.
We're fucked. But do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I just think that would explain the desperation. The fact that we're always like interfering with everything. It's like we have to keep the tallest fucking
hail the almighty tallest.
Oh, the almighty tallest. We have to keep the tallest happy, and that we don't have nuclear weapons. Otherwise, they're gonna come and wreck our faces.
What a stupid race of aliens. They just let their tallest lead them, and then you look like all our world leaders.
You're
all
like
tall.
Mm-hmm,
They're all tall, and we all look up to taller people. It's like, oh,
that's why that creator. I mean, we're going off to an Invader Zim side topic, but
it's
that's the reason why he did that.
Yeah.
Like the school is misspelled.
Yeah.
The products that humans consume is called poop.
Yeah.
And he's fucking and we all like admire tall people, and he's like, yeah, you guys are idiots. And everyone's like, we love this show, and I'm over here like, he's making fun of you.
Yeah. Well, this is ridiculous. Who would want someone who's just tall to run the government? We're trying to get Arnold Schwarzenegger as president.
We want Arnold
just
Schwarzenegger
because he's big.
It's like, do you think we really want Arnold Schwarzenegger for his political prowess, or the fact that he can curl a fucking cow?
Yeah, like you
come
can't
on, bro.
Sit there and be like, that's ridiculous. Like, no, it's you.
It's not.
It's you.
Why do people like Elon Musk so much? Because other than aliens, he's what we got left. He's the closest thing. A dude with autism.
No.
That's all we got.
No. We have the dude from Facebook. He is a fucking robot or an alien.
Yeah, bro. He drinks. I was like, bro, what are you doing? Put that tongue back in your mouth. Like, what are you doing, bro? It was so wild.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah, in Congress, he was just like, I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
That was the first time I've never believed in the lizard person theory. Then I saw him do it. I'm like, he's a fucking lizard.
If he blinks sideways right now, I'm taking his gun. Bro, I was so... Dude, I saw him at that thing, and he's like, yeah. I was like, oh, what are you doing? In front of Congress, bro? Hide.
Stop it, you fucking freak.
Yeah, dude, I was like, bro, keep that shit in the bedroom, dog. Like, damn. Like,
it's...
How do you reverse and forward pucker? Like, that's weird.
Do you think this deals with a lot of what we see now of where, like, clearly insider trading?
Yeah.
Where it's just like, hey, we have to... It's fucking... what's his name?
I love how people think that insider trading is a theory. That's so funny.
What's it called? What's his name? He's really, like, world famous comedian. Older guy.
Rogan?
No, always grumpy.
Rogan? No. Burr?
No. He has passed away.
Burr passed away?
No.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about?
No.
Pryor? Oh no, that's
no,
not Pryor.
He's a white guy, older white guy.
I know you're talking about the dude with the ponytail.
Yeah. Anyway,
it's not Lenny Bruce. It's
no. It's starts with a C. Something. It's
Carson.
Carson?
No, not Johnny Carson.
No.
That was the TV show.
No, no. I can't think of his name.
It'll come to us. He's the guy that always talks about political shit.
Yes.
He talks about political
he's
shit.
like it's not
he's like what Bill Maher wanted to be.
It's not Mr. Black. It's not it's not him. I like him.
He's like what Bill Maher and fucking Stephen Colbert were trying to be. Yeah, and they didn't do it very well. And then Taj tried to do it for a while, and you're like, dude, what are you doing? I never liked Taj Point. I hate Taj. Anyway.
No, he always says, it's a big group, and you ain't in it.
Yeah.
I genuinely think that, like there's no they're like when they say they're a uniparty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that could be part of this too. Where they protect, it's like, hey, we need the people to be distracted. All right, let's make two sides.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So they can just fight each other.
For sure. Because
how many times have we seen where you get them in the fucking? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
You get them in like the congressional halls or whatever, and they're fucking just going at each other, yelling and shit, and then go to fucking lunch.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
And some of our presidents were notorious for hanging out with their opponents right after debates and shit.
I think sometimes that's fine.
Yeah.
But because it's like, hey, we actually, on some of the shit, we have to get
along.
Right. But it's like, but they're not doing that. Because it's just, they're like, no, this is just political theater.
Yeah.
It's all just lies. We know we're all fine.
Like when Biden was handing over power to Trump for the second time, you're like, bro, there's a lot of awkwardness there.
Yeah. They
Like,
generally do not like each other.
They generally don't like each other. It wasn't like when Obama gave power to Trump. When Obama gave power to Trump, he wasn't happy.
Yeah.
He wasn't happy to do it, but he was like, he was like, hey, how's it going? Pleasure to meet you, blah, 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 blah. He was very professional. Yeah, I believe that. I actually do.
I can't. It makes it like.
Because if you really take out all the adjectives that they say, they're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Like if you look at it, you're like, oh, you just said the same thing as this guy.
So you're just, it's the pretending.
They're
They're all just pretend.
The funniest thing
The
funniest
you
thing I
had
heard,
lunch with him.
Yeah, you just ate with him.
Yeah.
Like he's one of your biggest investors.
Yeah.
What do you mean? But like one of the funniest things that you heard, like or that I've heard about like politics with Rogan was when he mentioned it, and it's part of that he was saying that Bernie was always complaining about. He goes, a few years ago, what was it? He goes,
the millionaires.
He goes, millionaires. He goes, now he's complaining about the billionaires. Why? He goes, because he's a
millionaire.
millionaire.
Yeah,
because he's a fucking millionaire now. And it's the same thing. It's like it's like with anybody. You want to go after the person that you're not until you're that person. Then all of a sudden it's like,
So what happened, dude?
yeah, dude, yeah. But everyone's like that, and I that story as it stands,
Carlin.
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 There you go.
His last name is Carlin. I can't remember his first name.
There you go. You're right. That is his first name. I mean his last name. But like with this story, the only way it would merit or it would be like I believe it is when you look at the way the world is now, it kind of makes sense.
I only believe it because of all the lies and bullshit
Around
around it. It's like
You
I
make
don't
it
know
worse.
what you did, but you didn't do that.
Right.
Like I don't believe you.
Like the same thing when they were like, "Oh, Roswell crashed," and they literally released on all the major headlines, UFO, you unidentified alien vehicle, alien craft crashes in Roswell.
We have all these materials. They have pictures and shit, and then they're like, "Nah, it was a weather balloon."
Yeah, and they're like, and then the next one, literally 4 hours later, weather balloon crashes in Roswell. You're like, dude, I saw the last one.
Oh, you know who?
You can't just delete your post. It's not
Why
Twitter.
am I forgetting everyone's name? J. Allen Hynek. You know he was the one who invented the swamp gas thing where people were seeing lights. They're like, "Oh, that's swamp gas." He was basically forced to say that.
Yeah.
By the military.
Swamp gas. Swamp gas does not cause emissive lights like that. Nope. It does not. Mm-mm. There's no amount of swamp.
But
try talking to the people who live in the fucking Everglades.
Have I ever told you the story of J. Allen Hynek?
No. Go ahead.
Project Blue Book.
Oh, Jesus.
He was their investigator, one of them, for that. He was a skeptic. He went in because he was a scientist. He wasn't in the military or anything. He was brought in. He went there to debunk all of it. And that's what they wanted him to do. Yeah. Then there was cases he couldn't
debunk.
And then he started believing in it.
Because here's the thing. I strongly believe
that's why he's considered the UFO dad.
I strongly believe that Alex Jones was on their side too.
Whose?
On the government side.
Oh yeah, you think he's a plant?
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's like because throughout the years,
controlled opposition.
Not just that. Throughout the years, you've seen people who claim to be in the CIA who have credentials. Nowadays, it's easier to check, and you can actually be like, oh no, he was in the CIA. So the people who have been able that we've been able to verify that have been in the CIA and all that stuff, the first thing they say is, yeah, they release a little bit of information surrounded by a ton of bullshit. So when they're ready for people to accept it,
it's already
out there.
Well, we've been talking about it for years.
But but at first it was confused with all this other bullshit. So you're just like, no, because we're not big fans of Alex Jones. He brought up Alex Jones to me, and I started hearing it, and I started seeing the pattern. I was like, you say bullshit, 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 and then the real story. And then you can look up the real story and you go, oh my God, that's real. And then bullshit, 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 bullshit.
The problem is he's been right a lot. And don't get me wrong.
My dude's swinging like a 5 out of 3, dude.
Is right twice a day. He's been right about a lot of things, maybe in the wrong way.
Yeah.
But he, in his own way, is right.
I think it's his expressiveness is what he was wrong. Because he was the one that talked about microplastics in the water. He talked about microplastics everywhere.
Turning the freaking frogs.
And people laughed at that and made it memes. And then all of a sudden, they come out with the research from Stanford, Yale.
This is what happened.
Yeah, that the microplastics are literally shrinking the taint of people.
They're estrogenic, and it's literally shrinking the balls of the male frogs. And then
humans.
It's making them,
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my fucking God. And then it's the same thing with the pig hybrids. Remember we did a funny episode and we literally looked it up and we're like, it's real. I was like, oh my God, it's fucking real.
We did an episode a long time ago on a different show. I just was messing around. I was literally just saying Alex Jones quotes and you were laughing along. Everyone's laughing. And then I started showing it like, no, this is all real. And you're like, what?
I was like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
I was like, this is real. And then the whole Bohemian Grove, same thing. Like, he was the one that opened the lid on that.
I'd never heard it before.
And not just that, like, the raw footage of it, like, when you see the footage of it, he's talking to politicians, and none of the politicians are denying it.
No.
They're just like, you need to get out of here. If I was one of those guys and I was at the club and they were like, hey, bro, did they sacrifice babies? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Sacrifice who? Where?
Yeah, we talk about investments.
Yeah, we talk about investments and listen to some jazz. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
We just let that dude just light the fucking owl thing on fire because he's fucking weird. Like,
Or be like, why do you have an owl effigy? It's a fucking year of the owl, bro. Like, you never.
I don't know. It's just there. We thought it was part of the
dude.
ambiance.
It's a mascot of ours. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I would have said that. It's like what? You're not familiar with the Club of the Owl? We're all like fucking like. We're all just like chill.
Yeah, man, Owl Club.
Yeah, like
gives him a pin.
Yeah, like, dude, here you go.
Like,
bro, why don't you join us next year?
Yeah, and then, like, it's not a big deal, but they made it one.
Yeah. The same thing with like the JFK thing when they were like doing all these stories and stuff. Why couldn't you just been like, hey, bro, obviously his head went funhouse mirror on us. He's not here anymore. It's gone. What are we gonna do?
Or how like fucking like you know like different, not really secret societies, but like Skull and Bones and stuff.
Yeah,
like that doesn't exist. It's like, bro, it's at fucking like Yale or some shit.
Bush has a picture of him like this with his fucking ring that's Skull and Crossbones, and he's like,
yeah, and it's like there's a ton of people that are in it. Like, stop. I understand it's supposed to be a secret society.
Obama took a picture with his jacket on from Skull and Bones. I'm like, he has his jacket on.
I didn't know about that. That's hilarious.
He has his jacket on,
but it doesn't exist.
He doesn't have the patches on it. Like normally they have like patches and shit on it, and his like I guess we're on the back, and he's taking a picture like this, and I'm like, that's the jacket that they all have.
It's we're all it's kind of annoying because I have to sit here and be like, yeah, no, everything's fine. When I'm like, guys, it's all rigged.
Yeah,
they're all the enemy.
It's the same, and let me spoil the ending of this season or of this fucking series. It's the same thing as in X-Files. We find out that the smoking man is the guy forcefully releasing the information is not with the main guys. You know what I mean? He's not. He's just trying to fuck him over. It's like, well, yeah, that's what they would do.
He has a different plan. Like, he's still being evil. He just doesn't like them anymore. He's going against the syndicate or whatever.
Yeah, it's like that's what exactly they would do. And people are like, no, that's not what they would do. Dude, pick up a book and look at all the defunct CIA members. They do the exact same thing that they were on the operation with. They'll do an operation where they'll be overseas and they'll be like, oh, yeah, it's this crazy drug dealer. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we had a rogue CIA agent. It's like, yeah, he became the drug dealer. He became that guy. He was like, oh, yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, wait. And like, oh, we were taking out drug dealers. No, you weren't. You're probably fucking paying them. And he went, wait, I make $30,000 a year. Fuck this.
Exactly. You sent Che Guevara and fucking Fidel Castro, who both have recorded CIA numbers as agents.
No.
As agents.
No.
And then
that's not what so and so shirt said.
And it just says Che. No, but fucking like you have Che Guevara and fucking and Fidel Castro who are recorded being members of the CIA, and then one of them dies and the other one goes, yeah, fuck the US, bro. We're just gonna fucking bomb everything. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. Why
wouldn't they?
Why you're paying them a few $1 million when they could own a country? Like
it's you took a megalomaniac who craved desperately for power, and then gave him power, and we're shocked that he wanted to keep it.
And not only that, not only did you do it once,
I'm so surprised.
Not only did you do it once, you did it numerous times. You did it numerous times with people, not just leaders.
They literally just did it in Iran. But not just twice,
but not, in like a span of 3 months. But not like with just leaders. Like you did it with Whitey Bulger. You brainwashed and fucking hypnotized a mass criminal, a mass murderer, sociopath, and then put him on the street and said he's gonna be a patsy for the FBI. And he was like, "Hey, if you just kill these guys, I'll keep feeding you information." And then he started killing them.
Manson. They literally made him. They built him and then got mad that it worked.
Yeah, they got mad when he was like, "Hey, bro, if you take these pills, you want to kill white women." It's like that. Like people were afraid of that. It's like, duh. What did you think was gonna happen,
dude? It's insane because with what's going on right now, and this is gonna date the episode with Iran. I love it when people are like, "How could this happen?" I'm like, we did it. We installed that guy that did all that shit.
Yeah.
We did it.
And they're like, they have no freedom. That's actually our fault because we did this like 3 times.
They used
Like,
to wear jeans.
yeah. And we backed the Taliban. And then they took over and they're like, everyone should wear shawls and shit.
Are we still talking about Iran, or was that Iraq, or was that Al Qaeda? I'm sorry, I'm getting my
Yes.
okay.
Oh, don't forget the Iran
That's
Contra.
3 times. Oh,
Don't forget the Iran Contra. Like, because Iran did it twice. You know what I mean? It's like, it's one of those things where it's like, either we're involved because we're greedy as
5.
shit. What?
Ukraine.
God damn it. Okay. 5. For sure. I promise.
For now.
For now. That we can
know
remember.
of. Yeah.
We'll see in a few weeks when they declassify more stuff. But if the alien thing is true, it makes sense why we did all that. If it's not true,
it still makes sense why we did all
it
that.
still makes sense why we did all that. But it makes it weird as to why we continue on the nuclear route if these guys said, "Hey,
That's some very, very human arrogance.
yeah,
No, we'll just do it on our own.
they won't find out." It's like they read your minds. Do you know? Like,
But
you know,
the,
did you ever see ET? Phone home. They're gonna do that, bitch.
The counter to that point is, if you're a president and you know you can get tech that nobody else has, why wouldn't you?
Because they can eat your face. And what makes you think that they would stop at your face?
No. I'm saying, like, why wouldn't you just agree to it?
Because they can eat your face, Tyler. Because they can melt you with their vision.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that might be able to do that shit.
No, like in real life, not in fucking like those weird fucking carnivals. Not Ripley's, bro. That shit's a government conspiracy too.
Hey, you leave my Ripley's alone, okay?
You leave Ripley. I do believe it.
Yeah.
No, but like it makes sense. Like, yeah, of course you'd be like, oh yeah, bro, I'm like gonna scam you. But don't you think that the aliens would know that?
Yeah.
Don't you think they'd be like, and whatever you're thinking in your head right now,
like they
come
know,
on, bro.
they're like, okay, they're you know.
Which again, why would they care then? Why would they spare us? Why would they be like, oh, he's lying for sure? Like, and I'm just assuming that they can read minds. I don't know if they can. They might not be able to, but they can. I'm pretty sure they can. But like, why would you then spare us and be like, yeah, no, they can say they're cool. They're cool little monkeys.
I know.
Unless the abductions are pets and we're just like a zoo, I get it.
I just want to say it was like Governor Massey or whatever, like Senator or whatever, where he's like, all right, if it was like, if we're gonna need some new conspiracy theories because we're running out and shit, like, because all of the other ones turned out to be true.
Yeah, dude. Even what is it? The senator, I can't remember his name, but fucking Kennedy, the one with the really fucking deep Southern drawl.
Yeah.
You're not the stupidest person, but you better hope the stupidest person doesn't die.
Yeah.
Bro, I love it. I look at him, I was like,
that
bro.
is a level of shade. Like, that is a level of just fuck you.
It's like how do you
that's a different way to say bless your heart.
Dude, yeah, seriously.
That's what that is.
They got him on news and they were like, what do you think of his opinion? I've never heard a more wrong thing from a person. I was like, damn, bro. You just
it's the all right. Before we kind of wrap this one up, what is your theory as to why we have this information at all? Not just the story, just in general. Why do you think this was planned to happen?
What?
Like, with the files coming out, with different conspiracy theories kind of coming to light, like different, and not just conspiracy theories, it showing government corruption. Like
I'm gonna be honest
our
with you.
operations, all of that, how it's coming out in rapid succession. Do you think it's coming out now because it was supposed to, or they fucked up?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they fucked up, and I don't think it was supposed to. I think they're backed. I think they're backed in a corner. If I'm being 100% honest, I think.
Wouldn't that kind of go with the fucked up part? Like they fucked up and they didn't mean to.
Yes.
And then they let the wrong domino drop or whatever it's called, and then they realize, oh, we can't reel this back in, and this is gonna lead to
Now, this is the theory that I heard, right? This is a theory that I heard. This is something that I heard, and it kind of has some weight to it, but at the same time, not. But it's weird. This is why I think it. This is why someone explained to me why they're backed, but I think they're just backed because a lot of the CIA guys, again, to verify, they're like, yeah, you know, you need to learn that the CIA is the one in control of this world, and we just have to learn how to live in it or whatever. Or they tell you who's really in control and how you can live and operate around it. I get that, but if there was a power that also is controlling everything, why would it now not be a conspiracy theory? If it's been a conspiracy theory the whole time, I think that it's a conspiracy theory because they had power and now they lost most of the power. And now they're like, oh, fuck.
what do you think did it?
You're not gonna like my answer because, well, it's a theory. It's the only theory I have. It's not I heard it, and it's the only theory that would explain it. But I can't think of it. I can't think of a solid theory. Musk.
What? Why?
I heard that and I was like, I guess that makes sense, but kind of not, because Musk had an attitude before when he was coming up. He had an attitude of, I don't care what anybody says. I'm gonna do what I want, and then it changed a little bit. It changed just a little bit, enough to where something that he was passionate about, he was like, I'm cool. I'm good. On a person like that, that doesn't happen. You told me the story about his worker where he was like, "Oh, I want more data into this." It's like, "Well, it's from this USB." Well, who's in charge of the USB? Well, this person. I want more data into this. Well, it needs more power. I want more power. Who controls power? That guy. I want that. Like, to deter him is very hard. You either have to threaten the shit out of him, like completely, like, "Hey, gun to the head, hey, bro, you're not gonna look into this at all, or you won't be autistic anymore." You know what I mean? Or he's part of the group that is backing him into a corner. And I don't think it's Trump. I don't think it's Trump that's doing it. I think I think what everybody thinks. I think that he's just talking shit. I don't think
Trump?
he's yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think he's I
yeah.
don't think he's
I
like
don't think he has a fucking plan.
I think he has a plan, but I think he has a plan as much as we can expand on a plan. Like, I don't think he has like
It's not some
secret society.
Machiavellian.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I don't think it's like a secret
no.
society plan or, oh, I'm going to be
He's
the
gonna take down.
Yeah. No, I don't think
he's not
so.
gonna do anything.
I think he's just talking shit. I think when when they did the whole Doge thing, like they were like evaluating stuff, I think that Musk came across something that he shouldn't have, and he
and
found it
all of a sudden, everyone got mad at each other.
because all of a sudden they let him go. They let him go out of nowhere, and Trump was like, "Oh, it's because his time expired." It's like that doesn't happen.
Oh, by the way, the Doge program.
Yeah,
I think they renamed it to that, but it's actually been going since like Obama.
right. It's been going
It's been
since
going for a
Obama, but I
long
think
time.
this time because they
No,
found
no, no.
someone.
That's my whole point. When they said they ran out of time, like, the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, it's been going on forever. Yeah,
Like, he
and
just hired more people. That's all he actually did.
that's all you did.
Like, and then he just had people tell people, "Hey, this is how much money we've been wasting."
Because people were like, oh, he got a random. He when he got kicked out, he got a random like $15 billion contract. I was like, do you know what that's called in our world? And he goes, what? I'm like, hush money.
Yeah.
That's called hush
Like,
money.
here, I'll give you your fucking
If you just
tunnel
shut
or
the
whatever
fuck up.
yeah,
If you
your
just shut the
tunnel
fuck
in
up. Yeah.
California, your fucking Tesla.
But I think it was. I think a person he reported to, and he said, hey, what the fuck is this? And the guy was like, oh damn, I didn't think.
I don't think. I think you're overplaying it. I think it was. You actually found it.
The person that he
Yeah.
reported to, I don't think knew. I don't think they knew. I think he went up to them and said, "Hey, look what I found." They're like, "Oh shit!" And then they did the whole
It's the
Star Wars Episode 3 by the order of the Galactic Senate. You're under arrest, and they
Yeah.
went to the guy, and the guy was like, "So it's treason." And but maybe not like that. But they were like,
it's
"Hey,
the.
so you found it?"
I don't think Musk is the linchpin or anything like that.
I don't think so.
My theory is that everything was going fine. I like, the countries were falling in line and all things going on. I think my theory stems from what's happening right now, like with oil and all this stuff. It's energy issue.
But that doesn't make sense.
No, hear me out.
Yeah.
We were kind of controlling all that. We were trying to, kind of going with the Saudis and all that stuff. And then I think enough people went, wait, we
Here's
don't actually need you.
here's the problem. Here's the problem. Everyone has this stupid, weird illusion that Saudi Arabia controls all the oil.
They don't. But
We are the biggest supplier of oil.
I understand.
We have the most. Do you know, like people
But they're
go,
in strategic reserve.
people, yeah. So they say people are like, oh, what's the richest country? Oh, the Emirates. They're the richest country. It's like, bro, do you know we dwarf them by 30 billion with a fucking B. Like we dwarf them by 30 billion. Why would we give a fuck?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that the other countries went, wait, we don't have to deal with you guys anymore. We're just not going to. And I don't.
But
It's
then why
kind.
would everyone be so anti-US? They'd be more US because they'd
No,
be like,
no,
oh,
no,
we don't
no,
have to
no,
deal
no,
with you guys anymore. We can just deal with the US.
no, no. I'm saying they did it to us.
That doesn't make sense either. Because if they're like, well, we don't have to deal with the US, it's like, okay, cool. So you're gonna get all your supply of oil from just 12%? Yeah, good luck with that. It's not something that would really affect us. We'd be like, yeah, go ahead, do that. And when you're on your last leg and
But
your
it's
country's
affecting
about to
us
die,
now.
how?
Oil prices.
Well, the oil prices are based on the global economy of the oil, not our specific oil.
I know, but that's what I mean. I think this kind of thing, like, okay, I think what we're facing right now
Yeah.
is a lot of countries. They're looking at what's going on globally, and they're like, we're not playing the game anymore. And like you don't scare you're not scaring us
But the
anymore.
problem is with that because the prices of oil are attached to the global economy rather than just individually. If they said, "Hey, you don't scare us anymore. We're done." All it guarantees is that their oil would go through the roof. And as soon as
That's
their
fair,
and
yeah.
as soon as their oil
That's
caps
kind of what's
up,
happening in Australia.
and if you don't have any more oil, what are you going to do? Please, America, please give us something. And
I
it
I
doesn't make sense.
I just don't. How do I
Like
explain?
it's the same thing.
Because something happened clearly.
It's like the
I
same.
don't. I don't.
Yeah, something
I
happened for sure.
like our
Powers have
control.
shifted.
Yeah, our
Powers have
control.
shifted.
That's what I'm trying to explain. Our control. I even feel bad about it. It's not ours. We didn't do it. Their control
I
over what's happening has shifted, and they don't like it. You can tell they don't
I
like it.
think I think I think the whole far left and far right isn't real.
Yeah.
I don't think it's actually real. Like
Mm.
the fact that people have like people do studies, people do open studies and everything on the political climate, right? Overall, more people now, believe it or not, believe in capitalism than they did in communism. However, every major news detail, every governor, every person is talking about communism and socialism. I think that that's their last grab. I think that that's the last
Even though
that's the last
and
branch
it goes against what you'd think they would want. Here,
because
here,
they can control and they can put everybody who's against them
like
on the wall and
it
start it
keeps,
over
yeah,
again.
and I would say, yeah, maybe so, but I think it's they're walking a very tight rope.
Yeah.
Because if people start going, yeah, I actually like that, and then they're like, wait, no, 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 you weren't supposed to kind of like it, like
Yeah.
enough that we allow. Like, no, 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 we're actually gonna do that now. Wait, no, no,
Yeah.
no. It's like
Because
it,
because ultimately what
it's not
happens
a good game to play.
because they like okay, anybody who you talk to that says that communism and socialism better, what are their first fucking examples?
What are the first examples?
All the Slovakias, right? All the fucking
Yeah.
Norwegian, all that stuff, right?
Country. I was gonna say, I'm like, usually they don't really have examples, and that's part of the problem.
No, I mean, but like
Like,
for the countries when they talk about socialism, not communism, socialism, it's like the Norwegians,
yeah.
Scandinavians, all those
Oh,
things,
well, they
right?
have free healthcare. It's like it's not free, but yeah,
It's not free. But do you realize that how they feed all those programs is through the capitalist side?
yeah.
Like they're capitalist socialism on a bit more of an extreme level than
Basi-
America.
basically, in some ways, we should have that. Like we all have enough money
Yeah.
to where it's like, hey, why don't we just fund stuff for America? And they're like, oh, that's social. It's like, no, no, no.
The only
Like,
thing that Sweden and them don't have that we do is lobbyists. That's it.
yeah,
Because in Sweden and stuff, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to commercialize medication. You're not allowed to do that.
that's better.
Medication is for if you come up with a medication, they give you money, but it's theirs. And I understand why people are like, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. You're taking away all the good ideas." It's like, yes, but otherwise, health insurance. Otherwise, this
Yeah,
happens.
yeah. Look what happened because we tried. It's a. I kind of get what you're
Double-edged sword.
saying. No, it's a. Guys, we tried it your way.
Yeah, we tried it
Look
this
at
way.
this shit.
Yeah,
No, all the medications you're making, people can't even buy them because
Yeah.
it's too like they
And
can't even.
and I hate to say it, but that's why people are like, "Oh, Trump's doing all these things." I don't think Trump knows what he's doing in that aspect.
I don't give Trump credit for any of that. I give it to RDJ.
I don't even give it to RDJ. I don't even give it to RDJ. I think he's part of it. I think the Kennedys have now allied with this new side.
Actually, the Kennedys hate them.
Which one?
RDJ and all of it.
Hate what?
They're being the like
They hate what? What are you talking about?
all of this shit. They've tried to disown RDJ and everything because from what they said, like, hey, no, 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 he's abandoned his principles and all this stuff, and it's like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you have to understand your side isn't doing anything.
No, I know, but that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I think in the terms of power, we have these two, not Republican and Democrat. I'm talking about the Republicans and Democrats, and then this new power that is backing them into a corner that's
Yeah, yeah,
causing.
one of the 13 families, yeah.
Sure.
Like,
I think that the Kennedys, which is the lineage of all political people, all the way down, career politicians,
yep,
have
turtles all the way down.
now officially sided with this new
You're not saying
power.
Trump regime. You're saying actual regime.
An actual
The-
regime.
The
Not Trump's regime, but
Wha-
the actual regime. I think
one of my favorite
Trump
lines
is just a
from
speaker
Matrix.
for this one.
One of my favorite lines from Matrix, and I think about it all the time. This is the world behind the world. Like
the world behind the world.
actual ones in
The
power.
actual ones, the actual ones in power. I think the new ones that are challenging, that are causing all these things that have to come out, have now allied with the Kennedys, and
They're-
now the Kennedys are
that they're-
like, boom.
It's like they're cleaning house. They're wiping the slate clean.
Yeah.
Like here, yeah, you guys have all your shit. Yeah, fuck you. You guys didn't want to go with us. Cool,
Yeah.
we'll kill
And-
all of you.
And I don't think they're doing it to uplift Republicans. While a lot of people are like, "Oh, they're doing it to uplift Republicans," I was like,
No.
I think they're using the Republicans like Adolf Hitler used the SA or the SS, and not to take over the world, not to do all
you had
that.
it right.
Say what?
You actually had it right. It's the SA.
No, it's SS. SA was the ones with the black shirts.
No, the SA he originally used, and then it went so far where he did the SS. The SA
And
were
then,
first
but
because basically the SA were just the army.
when he used them to get to a certain place, I think that's the same
And then
thing
he
that's
put
happening.
and then he put the SS in charge of them.
I
Which
think-
they hated.
I think that's what's going to happen with the Republicans. I think the Republicans
Oh, I think they're fucked.
I think the Republicans are being infiltrated by this new regime, and then they're gonna be like, "Hey, get out!" And
I think they've already done that.
for the most part, I think
I think the Republicans, if they don't change something, they're royally fucked. And
I don't think they're royally fucked. I think the Democrats are more royally fucked than the Republicans.
Let me finish. I think they're royally fucked and they deserve it. And so do the Democrats. They both gave us shit candidates on purpose.
Well, they're the same party, but yes, they deserve it.
But they did it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, here you go. Here's your choices. It's like, that's not fucking choices.
Yeah.
Like, fucking have them can't read. like that's our. Literally, it's the idiocracy of the.
like part of the reason why like it's so funny when you talk to when I talk to people about what is it Robert Kennedy and about how he talks and everything like that, and people always make fun of him and everything like that. I remember I was
Mr. Brainworm.
I was talking to someone about that, and I actually looked into why he has that. You know why he has that, right?
What?
Why he has that effect on his throat, the
He
neurological
got
problem?
sick, right? Drugs?
It's a side effect of the flu shot.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a side effect of the flu shot. He
I
literally, that's what, and people go, oh, we don't know what happened, that he just randomly started going for healthcare. I was like,
no, he got pissed off.
yeah, he got pissed off because
I
he
have
had an
enjoyed
angelic
that.
voice. He had a really good voice. And then all of a sudden he was like, and you're like, bro, I'd be pissed.
I have enjoyed that where he's come out and he's literally won cases and all this stuff against all these big like pharma companies, and it's insane to me that no one ever covers it. They don't because
Yeah.
they don't want you to.
Because
They're
they
like,
don't
no,
want
no,
you
no,
to.
no, no, it's fine. It's like, dude, he just won cases showing evidence that it's not, and why don't you fucking talk about it?
Yeah. They were talking to him. They were talking to him in Congress,
And
and
he
they
does
were
it for like pro bono, so like
yeah.
he just
He does it
hates
for free.
them. Yeah,
He hates the fucking
yeah.
the big pharma and all that. He hates them, bro. And they were trying to like put him up against against someone in Congress, and the Congress guy is like talking fast, and he can't do it. So he's trying and struggling to answer, and they're like, "Oh, see, he has no words." It's like
That's not what
that's not
happened.
why.
Yeah.
It's like that's not why. It's that he physically is having issues,
Yeah,
and you're
that's
going and you're
I
asking 12 questions at a
I
time.
remember that. Yeah. No, yeah, he was it was shitty. No, it's when he was doing his confirmation thing. They
Yeah,
kept asking him like, "You know about this?" And he's like, "Okay, well." And
yeah, and
then
they
when
were
he would
stopped,
like,
and then he stopped, and he
and
got
then he'd
mad,
run out
and
of time, and then he's like, "I you
not
didn't
just
let
that,
me
he got mad,
answer."
and he was like, he goes, if you have evidence, because the guy's like, well, you know, this and this and this, no matter what you say, and he goes, if you have evidence, show me. And then the guy was like, well, he goes, no, no, no. He goes, if you have evidence, show me. He goes, it's your burden of proof. He goes, it's burden of proof to you, not me. He goes, I'm challenging it. You're the one that has to prove it. And the guy was like, well, I think we've run out of time here. It's like, he got you.
Yeah.
He backed you into the corner, and you were like, nah. It's like, it's your burden of proof. Show him the case studies. But you don't have any.
Yeah.
Because mRNAs don't go through testing. I don't know if you know that.
It doesn't surprise me.
They don't go through testing. They're not. It's a legal loophole that they have where they don't have to be because it's in a state of crisis or it's for a shortage or whatever, and they just release it.
Yeah.
In theory, does it work? Sure. Does it actually work? Sure. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think we should cut off here. We went like way, but it's a good like
It's a good little platform.
it's like how because we are from that.
Yeah.
Whatever that story is, whether it happened or not, that stems from
that correlates to
yeah.
us today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. I just think that there's more to come. Do you think this episode will actually be able to go up? Do you think it'll actually be able to be uploaded, or do you think they're going to block it again?
I think we did good.
We kept it vague enough.
Yeah, we get censored. Yeah,
because last time we were spot on
dude,
everything.
Yeah, dude, we went. That was not good.
Wow,
that was really
bad.
not good.
There was a legit fear that we were going to be rated.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this shit wasn't supposed to actually happen. We were within like a couple days. And we're like, oh,
You got the stoner and the conspiracy theorists, and we literally point for point came out with it.
and we both were like, oh no.
The day that Trump got shot, I was like, we're getting killed.
Yeah.
We're gonna get killed, dog. We're next, dog.
No.
We predicted this. This was us.
Yeah.
And then they're like, yeah, Biden's sick with COVID again, and it's really bad. I was like, dude, we're getting killed
We're
for
done.
sure, man.
We're done.
We're done.
Yeah.
And then we're bringing up Kamala Harris as the president. We're like, please hold me, man.
Oh no.
It was really bad.
But yeah, man. This has been Walking the Weird. I'm Tyler.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you in time.
Ow.